Nice and spicy. Boom, boom.
Keep back!
These things useful? Empty chest. Good for storage.
Out of the frying pan.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Booba, get them! Incinerate! Huh. Nice and split. Motion to compel. Out of the frying pan. Boom, boom. Incinerate. Boom, boom. Nice and spicy. Incinerate. Inadmissible evidence. Nice and spicy. Motion to compel. Eat this! Out of the frying pan. Boom, boom!
Oh, yes, yes. They have the 7 dragons, gods. Still, this time is different. Who do they think? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with...
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure...
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of...
Two big-time treasure...
Yes. They're known as Big Sis...
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from...
You already know something, then. You were correct. She's the head of the Some say that the god of thieves...
Anyway, the treasure hoarders, despite how dangerous that makes it, they have already devised...
To this end, Big Sis...
Grand thief?
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat travel guide, then. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue...
With the major changes in Liyue recently, but anything related to the Abyss, so I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Mm-hmm. Leave this
Oh, thank...
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild.
Master Xingqiu,
Oh? Why do I detect...
the guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in...
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of sunset
Oh, I see. So you've entered...
as well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand.
500 million?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this.
But without any...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you have...
Who?
Oh, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already...
Yes, precisely. I didn't know... According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rare... After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just...
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little...
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while...
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense.
Okay, we will be. Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I...
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new cilium? The ceiling got... What? Weren't we at a... Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the abode. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite...
Really? Let Paimon see. Look, it's got... And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and...
These are not real clouds. They are the product... If we want to go down, we must first destroy...
All right, then let's...
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Obey! Unleash!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? My will embodied! You will regret this! Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The Celiac disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. Cryo incarnate!
Incinerate!
My will embodied!
gonna fall. This time we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Take your true form!
Out of the frying pan, it's boom!
By ordinance divine!
Motion to compel!
Transfiguration!
Boba, get them! Eat this! Boom boom! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment!
Take your true form!
Nice and spicy!
My will embodied!
Boba, get them! Boom boom! Nice and spicy! Incinerate!
In your dreams!
La 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 la! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast! Boom boom! Inadmissible evidence! Boba, get them! Motion to... Yikes!
Transfiguration! Cryo incarnate! Ha! Sunset Vermilionite?
Is this it? It's so huge! That's true.
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most. Only after being activated does prostrate reveal its true nature. Breaking free
Wow, Shenhe.
only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly...
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no... But if we don't activate it, how else...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not... My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything. You gotta be extra careful when lifting.
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the prostrate. Let's meet at the
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down. Nice and spicy. I'll protect us. Out of the frying pan. Boom, boom. I wonder when I'll be as...
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Another test subject. That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject. Should replace my hammer.
Out of the frying pan, incinerate! Motion to compel.
Empty chest. Good for storage. Smell of tree.
Benny's adventure team.
have a taste of this. You're open. You're open.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Out of the frying pan, into the
The hunter comes the hunted.
Jab and cross.
Incinerate!
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Oh, wow! I'm catching up with you. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Oh my god, I can't believe my...
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself?
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be...
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of... If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chain. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve... Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there are still...
Shenhua, just now on the...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that...
Well, Byron said...
No need. I simply need to...
You can't do that. It's when you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant, so business is booming for me today.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within... Here are your keys.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Let's buy one for Shenhe, too. She can have it at...
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are...
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also...
Her Adeptus name. Why?
Don't all...
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Paimon neither.
Do you mean to say that she presents
Well, to start with...
Ah, yes. She was one first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her... One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction at...
In other words, if you hadn't passed...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even...
That's still so dangerous, though! Why was a tiny...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she... Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with... Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this... Red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her... It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate...
Oh, now Paimon gets it.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be... If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a... Let us conclude our conversation here for today.
So, Shenhe Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the... Hey! So, Shenhua...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did...
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around. After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shenhua.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner. Because in my experience... Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. For this, I'm...
To be fair, we've met our friend... Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms...
Great! Well, now that we're all but before we do that, let's go to the buildings. After all, sunset vermilion is so rare. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating in... but it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure... Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plostrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plostrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation precedes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of the Crux.
Beto? Are you here to join the...
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilion.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous...
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before.
Shenhe. I am there.
Good to meet you. Well, from today, Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much to be honest with you all. I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Wow. So it looks like... Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but...
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to...
In that case, I have a proposal. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure... Sounds great!
I think the plostrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some lead. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and—
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into— I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you— I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is a labor of love by my father. It's called The Divine...
Something new at the one.
Ah, hello.
Excuse me, Master Zhang.
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but...
Yunjin? Stage you. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? As it happens, the types of ore needed to make wonder cores are a little hard to come by. Lady
No, we were gonna ask you.
Sure. Well, if I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. I'm really not sure. Sorry. Of course, it's probably just hearsay.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of... I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these no wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said.
The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes... What's the story about?
It's the story of a girl becoming a...
Cool. A hero's...
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that in that village, there was a loving couple who were complete. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, if you want to live, you must...
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong, just while they were discussing whose child...
No!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached them. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legend, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never... Opera is always an interpretation of the event. When my father wrote the script for this play,
I think it's a great story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Boba, get the balloon!
Say this quickly!
Time for your arraignment!
Stay right there.
Frying pan into the fire! Incinerate!
This isn't good. Empty chest. Good for storage.
This should be enough Star Splendor iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhong said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin. Shenhe.
Shenhe. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. This place is deserted now.
Huh? You know.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intent.
Okay, then let's see
Huh. What's this? So, now that I think about it, She does behave rather like an so that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever, according to this text. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand. Oh, it looks like my fault. So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, his obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible... Still, I do wonder what the connect...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Useful?
This is it! So basically, we need to go to the... Let's go back and tell Shenhe the new...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired... I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love.
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or...
It must have been so tough.
Shenhe! We're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk... Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become... So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand... But I've never thought this way before.
Don't worry. In fact, I think maybe you've already started...
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the... We can't let someone else be... That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. But these things can be unpredictable. Only a single mountain lies if things get out of control.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you guess now it's my time to
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work, don't worry.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti.
I'll sort that out.
Oh?
Yes. I have been. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the con. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, but now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to...
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respect.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else... Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest...
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plush straight yet!
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our 3 winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber.
Huh? Where's Beto?
Captain Beto has some business to attend to. She will join later.
All right, then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade. This has been a long time coming.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling...
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my...
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and...
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh, well. Guess Paimon will ask...
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that...
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me so I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest...
Great! So next time we run out of moro, no more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can...
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging.
Oh, a sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to...
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beto! It's your turn!
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch...
Beto? Ningguang?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform, and at that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber... My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out... I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, and I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence! The Avenger of the Vortex, Baish.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too! Yeah. Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Boom boom!
embodied!
Nice and spicy. Motion to compel. But my defense was... Let's dance. Huh. Huh. Hi. Huh. Hi. Ready, steady, go!
Take your true form! My will embodied!
Out of the frying pan, incinerate! To the room! Incinerate!
Transfigurate!
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Motion to compel!
My will embodied!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing. I'm just a little exhausted. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the...
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady on behalf of the entire Millilith. Thank you for your...
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliment. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not...
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista. And find one you have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure
Shenhe, One saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few... Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different...
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is in fact, one has many fond...
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be...
Please, have a good rest. Come to the... We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that...
The Millilith's casualties are within, but in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan. If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again.
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you... Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is...
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Hey! Look! Miss Yun...
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声， 但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang.
It was beautiful.
It was wonderful. Also,
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the play has an ending, but life goes on.
thank you. I think I found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you, huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? Let me pull up a chair, all right.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your...
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
To act. What after our trip to Mount Tianhe? Next time I have a new opera, maybe.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to... I'm sure I have much to learn.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the... I will not forget this.
Let the show begin. Out of the frying pan, it's incinerate! Protect us. Out of the frying pan, it's motion to compel. Nice and spicy. Motion to compel. Let's dance.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Another test.
Motion to compel.
I got tear open.
Why the long face?
Hello there.
Aha, finally. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. The original buyer's price was already quite high.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement. Look, you have your problems to deal with.
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not...
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining. If he asks, all we can do is mention your...
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery. I don't know where exactly, but so maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. Oh, yes, of course.
That's that, then. Oh, yeah! We make a note of the location. Let Paimon...
Boom, boom!
Another one... Motion to compel. That's it all. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes.
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our
I smell rabbit.
Just who I was hoping to see. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be...
Oh? What? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying? I can't believe it. I will, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe that...
Huh. Oh, but tell me, what on...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the... Anyway, let's get going.
Now I can get back.
Welcome. The final...
You better believe it. We're the...
well, naturally, I use the Divine Halberd and the way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing how blessed we are to have such an author...
And this is related to...
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good.
Why does Paimon have... So go on.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic! Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that...
So it was you! You...
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks...
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. Was it not one of your own men who...
You clearly don't know... Master, if you...
Out of the frying pan, it's... Incinerate!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You're okay.
Nice and spicy. You're toast! Boom boom!
Impressive.
Their strength is almost spent.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to...
What are you saying?
Then figure it out.
Don't go.
My lord, what are you doing here?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am
My lord?
You are the...
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son...
Drats!
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail.
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire. 3 times the market rate sounds fair.
How dare you
Deep breaths now. This is a simple
Fine.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you
You? Funny speaking book? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. You're too kind.
Yikes! Paimon's been called Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels. Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry.
Calm down. Since you can...
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the... Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged, I did nothing, and hence deserve none to have made such valiant and...
My lord, forgive the intrusion.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn me a few more
For all your clever long words, the fact...
What if I told you that
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize...
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
Finally, you're back. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Please don't say that. You have no... The Chang family was a prestigious household. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore Were it not for you, this barren wasteland...
Wow, that's the...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was...
Do people really look down on the...
Actually, the art is centuries old. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the... It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your... My ore is sold, and my trek... What?
What was that? Paimon's...
Oh. That little rascal.